Boom chakalaka. All right, so everybody, a lot of people have been asking me about what I do for my workout, and I decided to go through it in this video here and now because one, we got decent lighting, and two, I just finished one of my workouts, and three, this is probably going to be one of the quietest, easiest times with good lighting outside that I'm going to have for a little while, so I might as well take advantage of it. All right, so first thing I'm going to go over is have you heard of the push-pull legs method? Because that's basically what it is. First day of the week, I actually do back. That would be considered your pull day. So I do back, buys, and core. The reason I throw core in on back day is because when I'm hanging from the bar, I can do leg lifts and get that core in there, okay? That's part of the reason I do core on back day. Another reason is because when you're working out your back, all the muscles on your back are pulling you in your body this way and your joints towards your back, okay? So if you got no muscles in the front activated, pulling some of your body in this way, then there's this uneven pull on your joints and it irritates the crud out of them. So before I do back day, I always do a quick set of till failure, like push-ups, dips, something to get the chest, triceps in there, and then I'll do core, and then I'll do back, okay? And then I'll do biceps right after. So after I've done back, I do bicep, and then I finish that day with forearms, because my forearms actually need it. They usually give out before I finish with the back. So my back could keep doing reps, but I can't hold on because my forearms are just kind of wimpy right now. So back, biceps, core, and forearms. I do get a quick pump through the chest and the tris just to make sure that I got a pump and a pull so that my joints don't get pulled out of whack. Second day, since I did the muscle group on this side, we're doing the muscle group on this side. That would be your chest. Okay, so that's gonna be chest and tricep day. Your back already has that tension from yesterday, so I do a quick set to get the blood pumping through till failure on a favorite type of pull-up. I might try something fancy like the invisible airwalk type stuff. If you're wondering what all that is, go and check out my Instagram if you haven't already. I do some of it on there and you can see. But basically I do something for back and my biceps just to make sure the blood is pumping through there, so that way the acids don't sit on there and break down the muscle grows, okay? I do chest and triceps. What I do for that is I max out on just some of my favorite exercises. I'm not going to go into the exercises into the exercises on this video because you guys can really decide what you want to do or what's easiest or what's best for you in your back, in your biceps, in your core. As long as you're hitting those three on one day and then chest and triceps on one day, you will come out with a better physique, okay? It's not 100%. It does depend a lot on what you're doing. Consistency, nutrients, all of those play a role in there. So if you're not getting it and you're like, this dude's plan sucks, well, tell that to my body. And tell that to a couple of my clients as well. They've lost a lot of weight and gained some serious muscle doing this plan, but they're doing it according to them. So if they can't do the same pull-ups and stuff that I do, that's okay. But they need to find something that follows this pattern so that way they can stay consistent and it's easy, okay? Third day, that is leg day, okay? So for leg day, I hit full upper body. So I go through a set of like push-ups, pull-ups, and all that sort of stuff to get the blood pumping, and then I hit legs, okay? And again, as long as you're hitting every muscle group in your legs, you are pretty much good to go. The first set of 3 days, I do explosive action. So I do the pull-up as fast and as strong as I can. Okay, I do the curls as fast and as strong as I can. Second day, I do push-ups, the bench press, tricep exercises. I do them as fast and as strong as I can. Very explosive, muscle-mind connection, okay? And just keeping everything quick because I'm a martial artist and I like to stay quick, light on my feet, heavy with my hands, but quick with them as well. And just all in all, more efficient, more effective that way, okay? Second set of 3 days, I do the same thing. The difference is in how I train. I do everything very slow, very controlled. So I train 6 days a week. First set of 3, explosive, fast, and quick. Second set of 3 days, which is actually the ones I like the most, is very slow, very controlled. I wouldn't say relaxed. It's easier for me to focus on my breathing in it, so it feels more relaxed, but it's actually the most tense out of the 6 days. The last 3 are the most tense because you're basically flexing as hard as you can and then doing the movement very, very slowly and very controlled. It gets into the deep tissues of the muscle. So now you're not just hitting that outer edge of that bicep, now you're getting way deep into that bicep, into those minor muscles that you typically miss when you just do it quickly, okay? So that also helps with muscle-mind connection, because now your mind has to tell it when this is the point where you need to be able to freeze and slow it down, because a lot of people will fall through on that one and not necessarily slow it down, and that's because of those miniature minor muscles in and throughout your body that just don't want to listen to those commands, okay? Seventh day is rest day. Now when I say rest day, I do a deep stretch that can last for about 30 to 40 minutes, and I do full body stretch, and I do a full body circuit. So I max out on something for the chest, the arms, the triceps. I'll just say everything. Max out on everything once, just once, to get the blood pumping through, to keep everything fresh, and to get those acids off the muscles. Stay hydrated as well. So those are my biggest tips. So quick recap, okay? 6-day process. First 3 days, it is back, bis, and core, okay? Forearms if you're like me. Chest and triceps is second day. Legs is third day. First set of 3 days is quick, fast, and explosive, okay? Second set of 3 days is very slow, very controlled, deep tissue in the muscle. 7th day, stretch out. Max out on everything for 1 set, keeping the blood pumping through there, get the acids off the muscles, stay hydrated, okay? Those things, and then I'll make another video kind of touching on nutrients, so that way you guys can have some tips there as well. But the basic idea behind that would be lessen the sugars and the not so natural foods. That's the biggest tip I can give you, okay? Get some more natural foods and stay away from those sugars. Those are the 2 worst things in your body right now. The not natural foods and sugars, those are the 2 worst things in your body. So if you can stay away from them in no time, with this workout of course, if you stay consistent with those 2 things in no time, not only can you get a body like this, you can get it 8,000 times better, okay? Because I just started this. This is like maybe 6 months of work, something like that, okay? So something to keep in mind there. So for those of you that were curious about the workout, there it is. Hope it wasn't carried on too long, but hope this was informational and helpful. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Pierce out.